Hi everybody, my name is Shannon. Welcome to my channel, Another Yarn. Thank you so much for joining me today. I greatly appreciate it. You know what I did today? I am so proud of myself. Do you know how I've been talking about giving that bulky yarn away that I have to somebody? I had a friend that came over earlier, and she crochets and hasn't gotten into knitting yet. Doesn't matter. She uses yarn and she I'm like, all right, what do you want? I have a virtual yarn store, as we've seen, except this cube looks naked and empty, but that's okay. But I have this big, huge space, and I've done that to my friends before. I come on over, and depending on what they grab or want and everything, it's free, right? We'd like just go for it. There are some exceptions that I would, no, I'm keeping that one for, I've got a project going or what have you. But in general, let's go for it. And she likes the bigger yarn. I'm like, I have some. Look, here's a bag. So I gave her that. I gave her the Chanel that I have. Did I only give her one of those? I know I have two. I thought I had two of the Premier Plush, that red maroon. I'd show you, but I don't have it. I don't have it. Oh my gosh. You know what that means? I have a clean spot. Okay, not necessarily a clean spot, but I have a cleaner spot, right? I mean, those are big skeins. Do I have one of the other big skeins around? Did I move those? What did I do with those? I got those huge skeins that I also got at the dollar store. The like 1 pound skeins of Red Heart that they had for $5. They had 3 different colors. And of course I had to get one of each. Why? I don't know. It's a sickness, I tell you. I don't want to be cured. I don't want a pill. I don't want a drug. I don't want to be cured. So don't get all crazy. But yeah, it's a sickness. So she came over, I gave that. And I also have a box of limited edition yarn, and I really sold it hard. I'm like, yeah, you're welcome to touch it. Try it. There you go. I don't think you're going to like it. It's a running joke on the limited edition. There's nothing wrong with a limited edition yarn. It was hilarious because if you did a Lion Brand mystery box or anything for quite a while, you got limited edition in it. It wasn't limited. They made a big run of it, and people were not the happiest with it. And I know I've talked about Lori from the Armchair Chef, and she's commented. She's got a lot of yarn. And, you know, I mean, hey, we're yarn collectors. What can I say? It is no shame, man, no shame. And she said when she sells stuff on Etsy, sometimes she does mystery bags. She'll just get it together and everything and just do mystery bags and going, okay, well, you bought I don't know how much she sells them for. No clue. That's her business. But she was doing those. And she said she couldn't put the limited edition in there because she would get stars written off on her reviews, right? You know, they would take stars off, which is hilarious. So she had a collection. And I know Erin from Crafting Kitty, you've heard me talk about her too. And she had a bunch of limited edition. And what she did is she went online and said, hey guys, does anyone want it? Just let me know and I will send it to you. So that's how she got rid of her, so she didn't get anything negative. And I have a box of that, which I still have, which is hilarious because I know I'm not going to use it. I have used it, and I made baskets, and it does a great job with baskets if you want to do market bags. It's just a little stiffer, and it's perfect. It is absolutely perfect. But I also have a lot of beautiful yarns. Not that that's not pretty. That's not what I'm getting at. But I have a lot of yarns that call to me more, that are soft and just a pleasure to work with and just such an indulgence. There's nothing wrong with that, but when I have so many options, I'm not going to use it. I still have it, though. What I did do, oh my gosh, I should have taken a picture. Oh, I have to call her, but I should have taken a picture. I am just, all right. Do you know how we hoard things? Okay, we collect things. All right, I am not a yarn hoarder. I am a collector and a connoisseur. Well, since she came over and she was talking about the different yarns and she liked the bulky, and we know I don't have a lot of bulky. Okay, they classify this. This is Michael's brand. This is the macchiato cake. First time I've ever purchased any. Talked about this yesterday. But this they classify as a number 5 bulky. Somebody in my comments commented that, you know, this is more like an old school Erin. I would agree with that, you know, like a heavy worsted maybe, but when I think of bulky, it's not this. So I have about 4 of these voluntarily of my own free will and my own money. And my friends were like, why did you get a bulky? It says use a size 10. Are you feeling okay? I think that really a 10? I mean, you could. Does it balloon up? Does it get bigger? You guys have worked with this before, haven't you? I've not. It's the macchiato cake. So I'd love some information on that. But So I cleared out my bulky yarns, or at least the ones that I knew exactly where they were. I'm pretty sure I have a few more. I have some fur type that's considered bulky, but it's a specialty yarn, so that makes sense. Well, we started talking about that, of how I have had that bag ready to go for a long time. I bought it. It takes up space because they're big yarns. They're big skeins of yarn, and just did not want to let it go. It's weird because as soon as I'm like, oh, I can take it and drop it off somewhere, somebody will love it. Somebody will feel blessed and very appreciated to have that. And then as soon as I started to do that, I'm like, but wait, I might want that. I might want to use that. No, I won't. No, I won't. But no, I could, I had mustard color because, hello, of course I had the mustard color. I had mustard and I had red and I had some light green. And the idea was to make a comfy mustard sweater, maybe throw some red and green on there, maybe around the yoke or something, do maybe a little color work. I had ideas. That's as far as that went. Or make a Winnie the Pooh, a large Winnie the Pooh, and having the red as the little half shirt and everything. And yeah, I let it go. It's okay. I'm so proud of myself. I'm a little traumatized. You can tell, but it's okay. It's good. It's like, it's okay. It's good to let some things go. I'm not going to be lacking. It's okay. So I'm convincing me, by the way, not you. I'm definitely convincing me. And then, do you want to know the biggest thing I did? This is what I'm talking about. I did not get a picture. So when we moved into this house 3.5 years ago, 3.5 years, I think, yeah, it's been 3.5. Okay. We moved in here and I did not have as big of a place to put my yarn in the previous house. Don't feel bad for me. I had enough yarn. Trust me, I had enough yarn. Well, when we moved here, I was able to get 2 of these cubes. This is the IKEA 5x5 big. They're 6-foot square is what it is. This is a 6-foot square. It's got 5 cubes for each row, and five rows, 5 cubes. So 25 cubes, right? So I've got 2 of these in this room. My previous place, I could have 2 corner units, which I still have, and then 1 of those. And then there was no seating. There was nothing. I couldn't do this filming. I wasn't filming then anyway. But the other things, the room was cramped. It was crammed full, and that's just it. So coming here, having the 2 cubes, and I love that because I spread the yarn out. I gave the yarn a chance to breathe. Not everything is packed in so tight. I mean, did we see how much I pulled out of this one? Did we see this one the other day? Oh my gosh. And that was just 1 cube. But it gave a chance to breathe. And then I went for the last 3.5 years. Oh my gosh. We had sales and Joanne went out of business. We had everything else. So I have exploded past this room. I filled up all my space that I had available and went downstairs, and I had my overflow room. Well, one of the things when we moved in here, I had some stuff that I was ready to give to donation. And this is why you see I have all these project bags, because when I moved, I organized all the stuff. I took pictures of all my yarn and I put it on Ravelry, and I did all that. I was packing it anyway. I took the time and I did all that. I didn't do all the needles and stuff. That's crazy. But I did all the yarn. And then I had a garbage bag, a literal 13-gallon garbage bag full of stuff, some novelty yarns, miscellaneous yarns, bits and bobs, full skeins, the whole thing, right? A full bag. And I was going to take that to the thrift store because I sell yarn and everything else too. And there's nothing wrong with it. I just didn't think I was going to have space. I didn't really need it. I didn't need it. Come on, let's face it. It's okay. You can let it go. Well, when I got into this room, being that it was bigger, I have a closet right off camera. I don't know if I can turn this. So look at the mess. Oh, we got some mess. Okay, so we got the closet right there, right? There we go. And then, okay, and then we've got, this right here is my tree that I have all those project bags on. And the closet, I have 2 full bookshelves, and those are knitting books and magazines. And I have magazines, crochet magazines and crochet magazines from when I was a kid, when I was a teenager. So quite a few, vintage, definitely vintage. So in there, on top of that bookshelf that you got to see, was that trash bag, that 13-gallon trash bag full of the yarn, because I brought it over. It was supposed to have gone to the thrift store, and it didn't. It was supposed to have been donated, and it didn't. And it was literally right there until today. And I was so proud of myself. I'm like, you know what? I don't need it. And then everything in me was, I wanted to go through it. Okay, I haven't gone through it in the 3.5 years. I literally packed it to give it away, to let somebody else play with it 3.5 years ago. So what do I want to do? I want to go digging through it. It's a sickness, I tell you. It's a sickness. So what she did is she immediately, and she's like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. There were the novelty type ribbon yarns with sparkle in it. There was a lot of fun stuff in there. There were full skeins, partial skeins, all the different sizes. She's so far preferring to use the larger weights. So I gave her all my bulky. I gave her some cakes, some Caron cakes, some worsted weight. It's like, okay. And I said, what about smaller weights? She said, well, I haven't tried them, but there you have it. So that full garbage bag has everything in it. And she was really liking a lot of the sparkle, the novelties. I'm like, there's plenty of that in there. And I also told her, I said, look, I gave her 3 bags of stuff. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, it was 3 full bags of stuff. And I said, if it ends up in the thrift store, you give it to somebody else. Don't feel guilty. Use what you like, keep what you want, keep what you like, pass the rest of it on. Thank you so much for taking this. There you have it. But it's crazy. Even at this juncture, when I have all this, like, what? You know, let it go. It's okay. So I'm getting so much better and I'm having fun. And I thought that was really good. So I don't know what it is about those. I'm like, I have to hold it. No, you don't. No, you don't. And then the other thing too, this week, hubby and I have been doing so many other things, just hanging out, doing stuff, planning stuff, right? You know, planning to take over the world, right? You know how that goes. And, I've been touching my yarn. I've been feeling my yarn. I've been, oh my gosh, I have been on Ravelry for this stuff like you would not believe, just looking at all the different things. Who else did what with this? Yeah, I guess it does work up like a bulky. Anyway, but who else has done what with this? How does it work up? It's gorgeous. I have spent so much time on this. It is absolutely crazy. Have I actually worked on anything? No. Okay, This is one of the projects I found in my Tuesday stuff, my vintage things. I was making this for one of my granddaughters, who's the oldest ones are 9 and 10. This will fit the 3-year-old. So I was working on this. I did find out I'm working on size 3. So I had to do all that and figure that out. Size 3 of this cute little thing. That is what I'm doing. So I've got a couple rows on that. Doesn't look like it, but whatever. I mean, 2 rows is not going to look like it. So I did touch the yarn. I did do that, but not much else. We've been doing all sorts of other stuff. And then, not yarn related, but hubby, I don't know why he's interested in doing this. Okay, so I do know why, but it's just crazy. He wanted to go shopping for a couch. We didn't pick one out. We looked at, have you seen the price of furniture? Oh my, you know how much yarn you could get with that? I'm just saying, holy cow. So we were looking at couches and all the different things, plain couch, reclining couch, bells and whistles, this couch, the couch that does everything but make your cup of coffee, right? We were looking at all of those, did not make a decision. So I do know why he wants to look at one. The couch that we have, my daughter many years ago got off of Facebook Marketplace, so she got it used. Nothing wrong with that, right? I mean, you're not paying the prices we saw. Holy cow. You know, who's got that kind of money? Anyway, so she got it off of Facebook Marketplace. She used that with her hubby, kids, right? You know, young kids doing what young kids do. And then they'd moved to a place that it wasn't going to house that. And we moved into this place. We're like, thank you. So she ended up giving it to us. And it was funny when they brought it and delivered it. Again, did I mention kids? So she had already cleaned it out best she could, right? But I mentioned kids. And so when it's turned up on its side, it finds crevices. There was so much stuff that was falling out of that couch. Yeah, it's absolutely crazy. So, you know, it got clean and everything. But who knows how old it was when she got it. And then she had it with the kids, then we had it. And it's one of those, the pleather, the fake leather kind of a thing. And it's starting to kind of flake up and peel up. And that's why hubby's wanting to get a new one. And that's probably because the grandkids were standing on it and jumping because they were able to. We're like, cut it out. You're at Nana's house. Don't jump on the furniture. So it's definitely worn. It's gotten a lot of use. It's gotten a lot of love and attention, right? And he's like, we should replace this. We should get something else that's a little bit nicer. This was great. It's comfortable. Oh my gosh, it is comfortable. I was like, get something that maybe fits our decor a little bit better, what have you. So we went looking. I'm like, can we spray paint that one? Can we fix it? Can we, cause it's that leather stuff. Cause my daughter was saying that they've got something that you can spray on that leather-like whatever to kind of retouch it up? I have no idea. I do not pretend to know. I don't know if that is just one of those as seen on TV things that, you know, looks great on TV but doesn't actually work when you buy it. No clue. But man, after seeing today's prices, holy cow. Like, oh, we have mortgage plans, not mortgage. We have, you know, it seems like a mortgage. We have financing. We have this, we have that. Holy cow. You know, I'm like, can we go to Facebook Marketplace? Can we maybe look at the ads, so to speak? Could we do that? Because, wow, that's pricey. But we did go, and which is surprising because that's not a thing hubby normally likes to do, is shopping, because he's a man, and men generally just go in. I'm like, I'm going into the store. I'm going to get the one thing you asked for, and I'm going to leave. Now, that is not the case with me. I will get the one thing asked for. It's at the back of the store, and all the way getting to the back of the store, I am grabbing things in my arms, and all the way back to the cash register, I'm grabbing other things. So, you know, you do the store kind of thing. I just went for the one thing. I come in this way, go to the point right there where whatever it is, and then come back that way to the register, so you don't go back the same way. So you're, you know, do like a outer loop circle kind of a thing and grab whatever. It's like supermarket sweep, and you grab everything getting to the thing you wanted and grab everything coming back from the thing you wanted. And then he's like, honey, you said you wanted one thing. I'm like, but you can't count that against me. It's not like we spent more time, right? You're like grabbing everything as fast as you can to get to the one thing and then back. He counts it against me. He does. But yeah, as women, now again, generalization, we're not all the same, but I'm definitely that way. I'll gather this stuff, which is kind of why I have all this, because I'm collecting, you know, and he's over here, but you only told me one thing. Yeah, but you knew we were out of this and this and this. Yeah, but it wasn't on the list. You didn't tell me that. And I'm not going to complain, because I mean, if you know, he says, hey, what do you need? And he picks something up. That's on me, not him. But yeah, so that's what we have going on. I mean, crazy kind of a day. I'm looking to more relax and play with some things. I don't know. I'm still searching. I'm searching for this. And I did work on a little bit of this. And I have made a decision on the purple. Look at this beautiful purple. It's not the right yarn for the pattern I picked. So we're going to have to go back to the drawing board on this one. I will end up pulling out both of these. This is the bigger one. Where's the other one? Whatever. But I'll end up pulling both of those out, wrapping that back up into the yarns, beautiful yarn, and coming up with something else. But I did try. I swatched with it. I mean, both of them. I swatched with it. I played with it. I tried. That's okay. This is the year of failure, and you can't fail at something if you never actually go out on a limb and you try. So this is the year that I give permission to make those mistakes, permission to do those types of things and not get upset about it. That took a while. That one, not as much, but the other one, I got quite a bit farther as I wasn't sure. I'm like, is it good? Is it not good? I did. I got quite a bit farther, and I think I've made that decision that as beautiful as the pattern is that I'm working on, and as beautiful as the yarn is, they don't meet together. So yarn needs to be something else, pattern needs to be something else, and everyone will be happy. So that's my yarn foray. That's that. Everything else is just playing, planning, and, you know, hanging out with hubby, because that's my favorite thing. All right, everybody. With that, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. You guys have a great day, night, evening, whatever it happens to be. And I will talk to you again later. Bye-bye.